I rise because as a member of the majority party in this chamber, I've just been told that I misunderstand freedom. So I want to talk about a woman, actually, who Speaker Turzai, Appropriations Chair Harris, on the occasion of her funeral, brought a citation from Speaker Turzai, Mr. Speaker, honoring the late Dr. Rita Smith Waddell, my mother, a 35-year union member, the son of an African-American World War II veteran who went across the Atlantic Ocean to defend this country at a time when this country would not let him sit at a lunch counter, but apparently I misunderstand what freedom means. That's okay. That's okay, because when he returned and found he could not get a variety of jobs, he was able to, with an 8th grade education, he was able to secure union labor. And let me tell you about the difference that that has made for my family. In 1921, Eva Mae Stevens was born in Oglethorpe County, Georgia, a sharecropper, basically a new version of slave, on land that she did not own. Her grandson stands before you, a member of the most august body, perhaps in the entire United States of America. That is the American dream, ladies and gentlemen, and that was brought to you, brought to this chamber, by successive generations of organized labor who protected the wages of my family, who built the house, the Armstrong Cloner, in which my mother raised her family, the first building anyone in my family had ever had their name on the deed on. And when she was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer, it was the health care that her union secured that gave me 10 more years with my mother. But that's not what I'm up here to talk about. I want to talk to you about the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters and the United Auto Workers, because I don't understand freedom. I take my freedom for granted. Yes, we have had setbacks with racial justice. I promise I'm coming to a point. Yes, we have had setbacks with racial justice, but I live in a country and in a commonwealth where, at least as a black man, my rights don't have to be debated on the floor of this chamber, where I may go where I please, work where I please, and vote as I please. I understand those critical freedoms pretty intimately, because my mother didn't have them when she was born, and her grandmother didn't have them. You know who won those freedoms for us? The civil rights movement, the participants of the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom, which would not have been possible without the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters and the United Auto Workers. The civil rights that allow me to stand before you, that make sure that the heavily black and brown residents of the greatest district in the Commonwealth, District 49 in Lancaster County, are indeed allowed to vote. We're secured by organized labor. And I know, I'll close by saying this, I know that we love, in this chamber and any other chamber of government, we love to celebrate the late Dr. Martin Luther King. And I want to make sure that we honor his memory. And they say that imitation is the greatest form of flattery. So the best way that we can honor the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, that we can honor the organizers of the civil rights movement, that we can honor the late Dr. Rita Smith Waddell, is to reproduce the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King's final act. You see, the day before he was shot to death, he spoke to a crowd of 20,000 striking sanitation workers to boost them in their efforts. If you stand for civil rights, if you do indeed understand freedom, then I urge a yes vote on 950. Thank you.